Many people are scared and terrified of a lot of things, yet suffering with a phobia is a completely different story altogether. People who are phobic to certain things have a strong and inbuilt fear for the subject, which they may or may not have the capability of overcoming. This time, we have focused on the most unusual ones from around the world, and here comes a list of the top 10 extremely bizarre phobias. Agoraphobics have a fear of crossing streets and highways and is associated with a deep and strong fear of being able to have a thoroughfare by oneself. This term comes from a Greek word gyros, which means whirling or turning, as this phobic is related to avoiding the whirl of traffic. This fear of crossing streets, highways, and bylanes is nowhere associated with the fear of cars or any kind of vehicle and is independent of itself. Mageirokophobia is the strange fear of cooking, and this term originates from the Greek word mageirokos, meaning a person skilled in cooking. People suffering with mageirokophobia get intimidated by the people who love cooking, and their expertise lies in cooking itself. Mageirokophobia patients suffer with unhealthy eating disorders and leads to improper eating habits. Pediophobia is the strange fear of all types of dolls, which also includes robots and mannequins. A lot of people confuse this phobia with pedophobia or pediophobia, which is a fear of children and which is completely different from pediophobia. Sigmund Freud believed that this disorder comes from the fear of a doll coming to life. Roboticist Masahiro Mori theorized that the more human-like an object becomes, the more repellent its non-human aspects appear, due to which people suffer with the phobia of dolls. Dipnopophobia is a particular type of phobia where a person feels so awkward and scared of talking to people over dinner that he avoids dinner parties and evenings. Rules and formalities to maintain etiquettes during dinner is surely a past tense now, due to which this phobia has been growing incessantly over people that some suffering with this phobia are extremely terrified of having and indulging in a dinner conversation with people around them. Isoptrophobia is the fear of mirrors, or rather the fear of looking into a mirror, as this fear in a person might be related to superstitions of various kinds. Some people phobic to mirrors feel that they would probably get in touch with the unreal or the supernatural world through the mirror, while others fear of seeing someone else in place of them or behind them if they look into a mirror. Isoptrophobics also fear and believe that breaking a mirror brings bad luck and connects them to the supernatural world. If ever an award was given for most inconvenient phobia, it would have to go to optophobia, the fear of opening one's eyes. Although the act of opening our eyes is something that few of us ever give thought to, for optophobics, this simple daily act can be a nightmare. Luckily, if you are watching this video, you most likely aren't suffering from this condition. Pantherophobia is another yet common type of phobia wherein the person suffering fears one's mother-in-law. It is very commonly and usually seen depicted in movies and entertainment serials, but yes, it does occur in the real life as well, where some people are extremely and strongly gripped with the fear of mother-in-laws. There are treatment for this kind of phobia, with divorce being one of the most popular solutions. This is probably the strangest and bizarre type of phobia which gets instilled among people, the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth, known as arachibutterophobia. This specific phobia has got nothing to do with the taste or the likeness towards peanut butter, or even the looks of it, but revolves around the strange feeling people have when they see peanut butter. Many start sweating and their body starts convulsing on consuming peanut butter, and they are gripped with the fear of the butter sticking to the inner parts of their mouth. Cathisophobia is the fear of sitting down. Another strange kind of phobia in people, this disorder could probably be related and caused due to physical abuse by sitting on sharp or painful objects, or by receiving punishment during the school days. This phobia also arises in relation to people who also have a fear of sitting in front of elite and influential people. Catasophobic patients deal with sweating, heavy and short breaths, and anxiety when they are trapped in this fear of sitting. Automatonophobia is the fear of a ventriloquist's dummy. Ventriloquism, which basically has got to do with a man putting his hands inside a dummy doll and talking and communicating with him and making the dummy react and communicate as if it is a living being. This act of ventriloquism has instilled a deep fear within people who get scared and fear when they see or cross a ventriloquist's dummy. Thank you for watching. Check out other Factopedia videos as well, and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more.